what's up? Welcome back to Istanbul. In this video I'm going to be doing a tour of the Bazaar district, the spice market behind me, the Grand Bazaar a little bit further on, the largest and oldest covered market in the world, and a few other sites of interest that I didn't cover in my previous video because there are so many things to see here. It's very cold and windy today and it's probably affecting my sound a little bit right now, so I'm gonna head on inside into the spice market. The Spice Bazaar is an Ottoman era marketplace and took 67 years to be built. Started at the end of the 16th century. In here you're going to find Turkish delight, spices and all kinds of dried fruits and herbs, different smells. It's really bright and colourful, and lots of people are nice and warm when it's winter time in Istanbul outside. All the different types of tea here. Apple tea, quite famous in Turkey. Pomegranate, love and relax tea, different dried fruits, some of them pretty exotic looking. This one, fig, I tried earlier on in my trip, it's really good. And all different spices. And of course, lokum, Turkish delight. One of the people working at one of the stalls and they'll let you try one Turkish delight or whatever it is, and you can get a taste of it, usually by the kilogram. The best ones are around 50 lira, but you can also buy Turkish delight for 26 here. I'm not so sure if that's expensive compared to other parts of Turkey or Istanbul, or if that's the standard price for the best quality. You can let me know in the comments below and advise other travellers coming to Istanbul whether it's actually a good deal here or if it's more expensive because they're tailoring towards tourists, because I'm not so sure. I'll try one. Yeah. Okay. This one is 26 lira per kilogram. That's really, really good. I'm gonna buy some right now. So I've decided to go with this one. 1 kilogram is 26 lira. From apparently the best quality in the world. You can see the maze of streets in front of me here. The Grand Bazaar on Google Maps is still a little bit of a walk in this direction, but in between there is also many things to see in the Bazaar district, and essentially it's all one big maze of streets. This part of Istanbul will probably be the busiest you'll experience during your trip, and with a population of roughly 15 million in the city, it's larger than some countries in Europe, like Belgium. So that's quite amazing to think about. So I'm now finally here at the entrance to Istanbul's Grand Bazaar, 1461 it says on there. As I mentioned before and in the previous video, it's the oldest and largest covered market in the world. It's the heart of the old city of Istanbul and has been for centuries. There are over 3,000 shops inside. It's pretty cool to finally be inside here. It was very high on my to-do list before coming to Turkey. One thing I'm finding quite unusual compared to other places I've visited around the world is how fast people walk inside here. Even the people visiting, they must be local and knowing which shop they're going to or something. Four different ways to go. Everywhere there's something interesting, especially if you're a tourist. The whirling dervish performing the sema, which I saw when I was in Konya, if you saw that video. Some beautiful porcelain here. Jewelry is a big feature in the Grand Bazaar. Lots of souvenirs. Chessboards, shisha, ashtrays. That's really cool in Ottoman style. I love that. The Grand Bazaar and the Spice Bazaar are about as photogenic as it gets. Every angle, different colors and patterns and designs from the shops and inside the bazaar. There are many cafes within the Grand Bazaar. If you are in need of a break, plenty of places to do that, so never fear. You will not have to walk all the way outside it again just to find somewhere to rest for a while. To try and bring home to you just some of its scale, I'm going to do a time lapse right now, just walking from a point of view perspective for as long as I can, and let's see how it turns out. There we go, from one end to the other. My arms are aching a lot right now, similar to my Chittagong video where I did something similar. So I'm going to put my camera down. That was hopefully a satisfying time lapse and showed a little bit of the life here in the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul. It's so big that it's easy to miss, but make sure you don't miss it. The antique market. All these old gems. In the antiques market. Bargaining is generally an accepted practice here in the Grand Bazaar, but not all shops offer the ability to haggle and barter, so you need to determine that with the individual shop. Loving some of the clothes in here. So cool. These tea sets are so nice. I love the style of Turkish tea glasses, and what a great souvenir to bring back with you if you can fit it in your luggage. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. So I've now left the Grand Bazaar and I'm at the Suleymaniye Mosque. I pronounced that pretty badly, I think. It's the spiritual hub of the Bazaar district and one of Istanbul's most beautiful and great mosques. Been inside the Suleymaniye Mosque, and I think, to be honest, my favourite mosque I've seen in Istanbul so far. I think it's the best of the bunch. Even though Hagia Sophia is very historical, this one is a mosque. Hagia Sophia is like a church made into a mosque and then a museum. There is an amazing view of Istanbul just behind me. I love this mosque, definitely visit it within the Bazaar district. For example, the blue mosque I visited in the previous video, when I went inside there was a lot of tourists there. This one is more peaceful and it feels warm inside. The blue mosque was not warm. So in winter that makes a difference in Turkey. Hey, what's up? I'm now back here in my Airbnb and I'm gonna end the video there. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow I'll be filming a video on how expensive things are in Istanbul, and I'll also be trying to visit a few of the places that I haven't covered in these first two videos. Stay tuned for the prices if you're interested, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.